Sorry about that, fam. Looks like my camera just wanted to stop recording there. But so I was talking about how I found that kid who liked the Chiefs, gave that card away. He was standing with his dad. His dad looked at me and he gave me the look like, "Is this real?" And I said, I just gave him a thumbs up. I'm like, "Yeah, go." And not a second thought. And it was just like, man, that was awesome. Because them going over there and getting that autograph and just not even with an expectation. They didn't have VIP passes, so I know they didn't get those tickets for the free autographs. But then again, I don't know. Maybe Christian was free to all people at that convention, but it didn't matter. So that's was the best part of the convention. I brought up cards for Mikey B's PC. I brought some extra Packer cards from the 2015, just in case there's a card in there that maybe he doesn't have anymore or had back when. And even if, there's 70 some cards there, even if he finds one that he doesn't have, it's worth it. And, got to meet Cheddar Bob there. Great guy too. It was just, it meant a lot to meet these guys who I've been watching for a while, but, never really met in person. It's just so much better when you meet people in the hobby in person than it ever could be just always typing back and forth or chatting during breaks. But so, that, this right here is the only autographs that really meant anything from there. And that's just all those fan members on there. And then I was chatting it up with William Carter late yesterday. And apologies, Mikey B. I wish I would have known this earlier. I wouldn't have brought those Andrew Luck cards to you at the convention because William had plans to go down to Colts training camp today. And it just happened to be Fan Appreciation Day, and they were doing free autographs. And, man, I would have loved to still have those. Go get one of those, personalized autograph and get it up to you. But funny story is I do some, and you guys know it, I do some just off the wall, never on purpose, but just some dumb things here every once in a while. Well, I had him take this down for me. This was out of that box that we broke up at the Nationals and Funches. And so, I didn't ask him at all. William just said, "Hey, got any Colts cards you want autographs for?" I said, "Sure." And he offered to stop by. We met up just a few miles from my house here. He just stopped by, picked it up. He wanted to sign my shirt after seeing that, so I let him do that. And so he took this down, got his autograph for me. And I said, well, hey, I've got this Eric Ebron from 2014 Prestige patch card here, rookie. And I said, hey, can you get his autograph for me? But do me a favor. Tell him to personalize it with something. Because honestly, I wanted to give it away. And it'd be cool if the person's name was on it. And he had one too, not this exact card, but one he wanted to get autographed too. But it was so funny. He came back. He said, "Kedrick, I am so sorry. I didn't realize it." He didn't realize it. But a couple of Colts were just sitting next to each other. And they've taken their jerseys off at this point when they're doing the autographs. And you're just in the heat of the moment. But is it Pierre? Grabbed the cards and thought they were his, and he put his autograph on it. So it's not Eric Ebron's autograph on there. So I guess that technically would probably be my first Kedrick error card right there. But I thought I got a kick out of it. I just laughed. I said, "William, you know what? I could see myself doing the same thing, man. It's all right." But no, it was kind of cool. Like I said, I got Funch's autograph there on that game day ticket there from 2015 Contenders. So it was pretty cool. And like I said, didn't ask for it or anything. He said, "Hey, you want me to get that for you?" And it's that. Those are the personalities in this hobby that that I cherish and I want to get to know and do things. I bumped into the gentleman from right here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, just north of me. William was the only one I really knew who was close to me, but Midwest Box Breaks. And I'm like, dude, we've been friends on Twitter. I've watched a couple of your breaks. You're in Fort Wayne? He's like, yeah. So we got to talking, things I want to do here in the near future, some things he's tossing around. So, hey, we're probably going to meet here in the next couple of weeks, sit down and just, throw some ideas off each other. Even possibly do something together, which would be cool. It's nice to have a few of those people in the backyard, so to speak. So yeah, nationals, yes. It's huge. It's overwhelming. It's pricey. Just from a standpoint, I don't ever, if you're going to go, have a nice budget to go with, because you can miss out on a lot of great things. But the most important thing is really running into people who, may have helped you in the hobby or whatever, and making sure you get to go over there and chat with them. When I first met Brian Packer Cards while I was there, I just wanted, more than anything else, I just wanted him to know, hey, I appreciate the videos you put out because you are just so genuine. And that's what I appreciate about him is, his videos, he just talks about what he loves. He's not, he never gives me the impression he's on there to, let's see how many followers I can get or this, that, or the other. And, that's kind of how I am. I don't even know how many YouTube followers I got, maybe 60, 65, something like that. It's just, it doesn't matter. It's kind of cool every now and then when I look at it, I'm like, wow, really? I got a few more there? And then I kind of get in my head a little bit. It's like, oh my gosh, that's too many. How am I going to keep track of everybody? But it's all right. It'll happen. I'm sure that happens to everybody who's got quite the following, so to speak. But so yeah, that's what I would convey to him. When I met Gary Vaynerchuk at the VIP, had a little fireside chat there on Wednesday morning. I walked up there. I wanted to get my picture taken with him. Just be, it was kind of cool. But more importantly, is he asked something about when we caught when our eyes met up. He was like, yeah, he said, hey, how you doing? You getting a picture? I said, yeah. And he's like, any questions or anything? And I said, you know what, Gary, more than anything, I just wanted to tell you how happy it makes me to see how successful he's become. I'm happy that he's successful. And I'm sure I know he gets question after question after question about this, that, and the other. It's like, I get him. He's a simple man. If you want something, just put the work in to get it done, period. A lot of things are just that simple. And so yeah, I wasn't there to look for some great advice from him or anything. I just wanted to shake his hand and, tell him, hey, I'm happy for your success. That's awesome. And that was it. And so yeah. And I think I got the idea here is I think next year I kind of want to get some shirts made up like this, smaller sizes, and maybe just more than anything, this right here, the Nationals, a rookie. And I thought it'd be cool to just kind of go around and hand out to kids who might be there for their first time. So I think that's what I'm going to set up and get rolling on with the graphics place here in town. It's crazy. I live in a town with 290 people. I've got a 24/7 gas station. There's a bar, a 4-way stop, and a graphics place. But I did want to give a shout out to Kelly Cup though. These small town places, they made that shirt for me for just $20. And it's hard finding places that'll just make one shirt. They want to be able to make most. So I wanted to give them a shout out here. You can look them up on the internet. Great little family business there. They do vehicle wraps, everything else. that deals with advertising and media there. So, and we already started talking about some business cards and and different things with the Lasigi as I go down my journey, because it'll happen. It'll be a couple years, but I'll get there. Keep learning and have some fun with it. So yeah, so it's a little bit different, kind of a wrap up from what you normally see about the Nationals. It's it was a great experience. Met some great people that just enjoy what they do, and I was happy to share that with them. So, all right, guys, good night. I'm gonna zip back in here and try to catch the round 10 of Mikey B's Game Changer Breaks. I wanted to get this done, so I kind of ducked out, and I know I've probably already missed the break that I was in, but hey, that's the great thing about YouTube channels. You always go back and watch it, and hopefully I'll hit something pretty good. You guys have a good night.